gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the Gully Cricketers. Belated Happy Halloween to whoever celebrates. Um, we just finished the post-match analysis of the India-Sri Lanka match, and boy, did Sri Lanka see some ghosts in that pitch. Anyways, the World Cup is coming to its business end, and we have three very important matches coming up. So we thought we'll do a short video talking about those three matches a little bit. Now, India and New Zealand started off as the favorites when the World Cup started, when the first three, four matches happened. New Zealand has gone down a little bit. India has maintained its supremacy, 7-0, baby. South Africa looks pretty set too. But the game tomorrow between Netherlands and Afghanistan, if Afghanistan pulls through this one, and with the Lucknow pitch, I think they have an upper hand. If Afghanistan pulls through that much and gets 2 points from that game, the race for the third and fourth slot becomes extremely interesting. I have my money on Afghanistan, honestly. They have showed how they can bat 50 overs. The contribution of Ajay Jadeja and Jonathan Trott and those members, those it's clearly visible. The players seem focused. They seem to have broken the code, the complexity of the ODI cricket, simplified it for the players, and the players just seem to be reading off the template and doing much, much better. So yeah, if Afghanistan pulls up a win tomorrow, then the two games on Saturday, New Zealand versus Pakistan and Australia versus England, they become all the more imperative. Shankar, what are your thoughts about New Zealand versus Pakistan?
Boy, what can I say? The mauling which happened with South Africa beating the other team, which is obviously they had a huge margin, and that margin gave Pakistan a chance. Uh, they defeated New Zealand tremendously, and that defeat has raised hopes for all the Pakistani fans. Pakistani commentators, everyone is in hope that their team is going to come back, just like what they did in Australia way back.
In
So
92?
92, that's right, 92. So they're certainly very hopeful, and it's a do or die situation. But at the same time, New Zealand, as you pointed out, Raul, had a wonderful start, and
Yeah.
now they've already had three losses against them, back-to-back losses. It's not going to do any good for them. But New Zealand, we have seen always have really done well in the World Cup scenarios. They've never been in a situation where they've not reached a semi-final or a quarter-final spot. And this
Yeah.
becomes absolute virtual quarter-final, New Zealand versus Pakistan. And I believe it's going to be an even Steven game. It's going to be hard. The toss is going to be very important. It's in Bangalore. Obviously, there's going to be a seaming condition, but Bangalore pitch in the evening seems around. And I'm thinking that Pakistan might just want to win the toss and elected to field first.
Hmm.
Bat first, so that they can score big runs, and then obviously the bowlers can do the damage, especially Shane Shah, Afridi. They want to get back Haris Rauf. He's looking not very good at the moment, but he wants to prove himself. He's been he's champion bowler for them for a while, so he wants to do that. And Babar Azam has been under some tremendous pressure. People have in Pakistan have criticized the management because he's a good player, and well, you just have to sometimes back your good players. And yeah, I'm hoping that's going to be even Steven game. And remember, Pakistan have their final game against England. England
Yeah.
looking more ominous for they have to book their spot for the
In the
number 8
Champions
top
Trophy.
champions trophy. That's right. That's right. So you know what? It's going to be an absolute thriller. I'm waiting for it. And you know what? Any New Zealand Pakistani fans, oh, you keep your fingers crossed. Keep your fingers crossed. Absolutely.
Oh, by the way, that Muhammad Wasim kid, he continues to impress me. I want to see more of that guy. I want to see him
Absolutely.
bowl with the new ball.
He's a lovely bloke and very good looking. All the
Yeah.
Pakistani girls down there. Oh boy, he's bowling very well at this stage. And boy, what can we say? The third game is going to be another ripper, and that's my favorite again. It's like the Ashes, Australia versus England. Oh boy, what can I say? These two have been always an arch rival in terms of their competitiveness, their banters on and off the field.
Yeah.
Uh, Australia, Mitch Marsh going back for a personal reason. We got to respect that. He's going to come back. The word he has said to his teammates that he's going to come back and lift this World Cup. Boy, he's got some spirit. And uh, obviously, Maxi didn't go well with his golf, did he?
Yeah.
And what are your thoughts? Raul? on that
Well,
game.
did you hear Stoinis saying that they should allow moms to come with them to overseas trips so
Yeah,
that the moms can look at them and say, "Stop doing that and don't get hurt like that." That was funny for Stoinis. No, I think it's going to be an incredible game. England
yeah,
obviously are out of the contention or almost out of the contention.
yeah,
Australia is firmly sitting in position number 3, but without Mitchell Marsh and Glenn Maxwell, I am concerned about South Africa. If they don't get the explosive start at the start, I know Travis Head is back. I know David Warner's doing well, but Steve Smith hasn't really
yeah,
shown
yeah.
a lot of form in this World Cup.
True.
I think not having Mitch Marsh and Glenn Maxwell potentially for 2 games or maybe
Yeah.
more for Mitch Marsh is going to hurt Australia.
I think Stoinis, Stephen Smith, minus Labuschagne has to come back very strongly
Yeah.
here to make this even more tough for the Poms. All right. Thank you, guys. Thanks for this lovely comments, likes, and subscribes. Please do that more so that we get more audience and we can entertain you as much as possible. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.